Sign Language machine translation. Okay, let me briefly introduce Kyaw Thu. He visited at core AI research team, AI research unit, and National Electronics Computer and Technology NetTech in Thailand. And he's affiliate professor at Cambodia Academy of Digital Technology, CIDT, Cambodia, and also the head of NLP research lab at University of Technology Yang Yatanaporn Cyber City in Myanmar, and founder of Language Understanding Lab in Myanmar. Let's welcome Professor Kyaw Thu.
Thank you for your introduction. Yeah. Oh, should I use it? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I might stay mostly in here because I want to show some more website, GitHub. So good afternoon, all. So mostly I already know all of you. So actually today talk will be related to yesterday afternoon session that I asked you to read some papers. So yeah, let's. So I haven't made self-introduction to all of you yesterday. Actually, I finished my master degrees and doctoral degree at the Waseda University. So I also work as a research associate there. So I spent 8 years, fully 8 years there in Tokyo. Actually, I finished my undergrad with physics, actually, in Myanmar. After that, I joined NICT. Most of the professors maybe already know, the research institute in Japan. But for me, there are several branches. For me, I was at the Kyoto NICT. So at the time, I started working, formally working on NLP, mainly for machine translation, automated speech recognition, and text-to-speech from Myanmar to others and others in Myanmar. So at that time, we don't have Corpus. We also don't have speech data. So everything I need to prepare. And this is actually pamphlet I have to prepare based on their template. So it's a good memory for me. So maybe this application still available, voice-to-voice translation. So I spent 4 years there, 4 years, to add Myanmar to their system. So as I told you, NICT is a government research institute. So they are preparing for Olympic, voice-to-voice translation. So I was, I got a chance to contribute adding Myanmar language to, and of course, I also handle some Khmer language and other low-resource languages with my colleagues. So is it free? You can use it and you can try it, but the domain is only for travel and tour. So after that, I also moved to Okayama Prefecture University as a researcher for almost 2 years. At that time, I mainly worked for language acquisition for robots. So yesterday, in the morning session, I introduced how to teach with machine translation and combination of ASR video recognition together to this Basta robot. Okay, so yeah, as I told you, in the backside there was my desktop, and I worked with that robot for 2 years. And I also work as a visiting professor at the CADD Cambodia. Actually, I met with your VKU rector there when I was at the CADD. Okay, let me go forward to my main talk. Actually, currently I'm also working at the NetTech Thailand as a visiting professor. So for Thailand, I mainly focus on the Medicare domain. So Medicare domain, for voice-to-voice translation. So we need to prepare Myanmar to Thai, Thai to Myanmar, parallel corpus, and then also, of course, others pre-processing tests, the corpus cleaning, corpus preparation, some tool development, and so on. But however, today I will only focus on sign language R&D work. So let me skip and let me go. Okay. These are the contents of my today talk. So actually about 1.3% of Myanmar population is deaf or hard of hearing. So that's based on the 2014 census record. So almost, 700,000 deaf people. So that's why I myself is a computer, scientist, researcher. So I want to do something, I want to make some contribution for them, at least, hopefully we can do some proposal and we can make some NLP model. So the motivation like that. So with my student and my colleague, we work a lot for sign language. So today there will be under two areas that I work. One is human-computer interaction. So mainly test input method or GUI or user interface, how to deal with deaf or hearing impaired person with the machine. Here I will only focus on the keyboard. So actually my PhD thesis was related to find out the common test input interface for primary-based languages, including Myanmar, Khmer, Lao, and so on. So that's why it's related to connected with that one. And one more area is, as you all know, I'm also working on NLP. So machine translation between normal Myanmar written text and the sign language. And of course, I also consider sign writing. So in Myanmar, there are two main schools. Mary Chapman School at Yangon, and another one is the school in Mandalay, and also Tamui. Tamui is also under Yangon, but generally most of the researchers know Mary Chapman School and Mandalay Deaf School. So yeah, I did a lot actually since 2010. So I wrote one paper. Actually, that is a kind of font development for Myanmar Finger Spelling. So as you all know, in sign language, it's contained, finger spelling. Finger spelling is actually a part of sign language. So, and then I also focus on introducing sign writing or sign writing implementation for Myanmar Sign Language. And then I work for machine translation, of course, SMT and, both NMD also. So let me go through a little bit in detail. So in sign language, as I taught you yesterday, it's also contain non-manual features, chin up and some of the, sometimes even they produce sound. Of course, that are not a word. But it's also kind of their sign for their communication. And among the deaf or the hearing impaired, there are also many levels. As I told you, some are deaf or hearing impaired since in their mom stomach or uterus. So some are become deaf or hearing impaired because of some accident. So there are many levels, but mainly in Myanmar, the problem is, as in all, there are many political situations also happening. So when you go to the Myanmar Sign Language, the high school, especially for what we call special school, the age difference is really high. Even for the primary school, sometimes around 12 years old child also at the primary because they don't know how to deal with the parents also sometimes don't know how to deal and how to to handle with their children. So there is a big gap for us. So if we see the grammatical structure, of course, they have their own grammatical order. They have their nature. You might mention some of the sign language words are also influenced from the Myanmar language, but generally they have you can assume as a very different language. It's really visual, and they're also really they also have a dialect. So what we are considered for machine translation, as usual, we also need reordering, and we have to consider what segmentation, how should we do it, and yeah. So this is a introduction to the finger spelling of Myanmar. Now they are making a kind of standardization, but if I tell you roughly, one is coming from the British Sign Language, and another is come from the American Sign Language. So actually, we have a little bit two different, sign language in Myanmar, but we try to make a standards for the finger spelling at least. For the whole sign language, we still have a variety. In dialect level, and some words are totally different. So this is the consonant for Myanmar consonant, and vowels, consonant sign, and symbols. And of course, we also have an independent vowel. So Myanmar language is a syllable-based language. So if you consider finger spelling for Myanmar language, yes, we have almost all of the character for Myanmar language. Yeah, as you can see, some are containing some movement also. Yeah, something like that. And for written language, there are some attempts for writing or representing sign language. So for me, I took the proposal of the Valeria Sutton. Actually, she was a ballet dancer, originally ballet dancer. Developing sign writing is really interesting. So at first, she tried to write down their dancing notes, and she modified it, and later is applied for the sign language. So actually, I think I already opened about her. Maybe here, yeah. Actually, of course, she's now already, I think, over 75. And yeah, I got a chance to talk with her, and once I invited her to give a talk at my workshop. She's actually inventor for sign writing. So in short, sign writing is a writing system representing the whole sign language. Whatever Myanmar Sign Language or American Sign Language, or it can. Now, even we have a Unicode for sign writing. That's why I adopted sign writing, Sutton SignWriting. We call Sutton SignWriting. If you're interested, you can go to their website, organization website, and you can study more. Of course, many things we need to do for sign writing. Nowadays, many countries apply, using. Some are really initiative level. Some are already applied, especially for the US and some like Portugal, already developed, and even for Korean. As I show you on the right side of my slide, it contains all, try to represent all, like head movement, in sign writing, facing to your side or this side or here. So all we have to represent with the symbols. So that's why there are, many symbols compared with our normal written language. So this is really tough generally. So we need some kind of user interface or GUI or test input method. So I also tackle with some, but mainly I focus for Myanmar language, Myanmar sign language. So here, you can do this way or sometimes this way. So if you want to show this way or that, we can change bold, something like that. So I developed finger spelling for Myanmar finger spelling, but of course that is a really prototype, but I can show you some. For example, this is I'm writing my language. So let's say my name is Jay, so it's Ra, not Pinye, and Kyaw Thu. This is my name. So let's say for Mr. Lee or something like that. Lee, So you can. So of course this is just a prototype, but we can use it for communication. And yeah. So this is actually a kind of old paper that was in 2000, I think 2009 or some, or 7, I did it. Just scan the textbook and then put it to the Photoshop or and then convert to the vector, tracing, and then making a form. So this is just for prototype. Now, of course, we have to make a prototype like a software keyboard and make a user study. That is a kind of way of evaluation for human-computer interaction area. So we put several layout, and of course one is based on the physical quality layout, and we apply and we make some user study. For that experiment, we used 48 participants, 18 hearing impaired, 16 general user, and 14 DTP means the desktop publishing, in Myanmar. And I think in here also maybe similar at the time. We have a desktop publishing staff. They are very, good in typing. So we did it. And we measure with the character per minute generally. But this is a test for, so generally finger spelling is using for spelling. So of course generally they are mostly using sign language. For example, they give a name for me. At the time I came from Japan. So for them, they don't call my name, they show like, at the time my hair is a little bit long. So they show he's from Japan, hair longer. That is my name in that school. But if you want to spell out, like let's say for the village name of Africa or something, you have to spell out. And you sometimes need to spell out actress name. Yeah, at that time, generally they use the finger spelling. So these are some famous actor name in Myanmar. So for the evaluation, we made, we let them to use our software keyboard and then try to measure how fast typing with our prototype between, software keyboard and physical keyboard and so on. And as I told you, we also measure with the general user, means the hearing user, and DTP step, and so depend on the, how much they already familiar with the keyboard, depend on, their job, for finger spelling typing, some are very fast. So we just measure. I just want to give you some idea, because most of you are doing for master degree, so you might have some knowledge based on my talk. So just roughly I introduce what I did. Then I also work for SignWriting import. So for SignWriting import is most challenge. As I told you, there are many characters. I'm not sure I can access that Unicode. If I can access, I will show you. Maybe this one. This is the Unicode for SignWriting, so you can guess a lot, right? A lot of character, right? So yeah, it's hard. It's hard to study. You need time, even for hearing person or normal user. Yeah. So I work with 3 master students and also 3 PhD students together for 7 years. We hacking on this Unicode chart, and of course we have to deal with hearing impaired or deaf users, and we try to figure out how to write Myanmar Sign Language with these SignWriting character. It's a really tough job, but we did it to get some prototype, and we as an experimental level we did it. So it's also contain movement, and actually, as I told you, maybe you can see later. Actually, this character, you can change direction. As I told you, direction you can change. So that's why we need special, user interface, user interaction. So here, as I mentioned to you, the typing, like sometimes you need to select the symbol. Sometimes you have to plus fill and then rotation. So not very easy, but now little by little, and nowadays I think we can do many things. We have many good web technology, and also we have many good modeling if we have a data. So yeah, we have many potential for this work. So if you're interested, let's contact me, and hopefully we can do something together. So similarly, we try to design how to type SignWriting with the keyboard. Actually, as you all know, QWERTY keyboard is not very convenient for SignWriting, but we try, and as a prototype, and we did several user study together with the hearing impaired and normal user. Yeah, I already shared this keyboard layout, and if you're interested, you can test it. But you might need to take time for learning. Learning curve is high. Yeah, of course we have shift and shift version. Yeah, we also did some user study with some hearing impaired user, and we went to several schools in Myanmar, and we did some user study. So as I told you, here maybe you can see, right? I don't know. Oh. Here you can see, right? So this not failing, these are failing. This is the direction like this. Yeah. So yeah. So this is actually where is this? Okay. Myanmar Puan, and represented with SignWriting. And of course, we measure how about their typing speed, but as you can see, it's not very fast for the users. It need learning time. And we also made a software prototype, and we are still studying how to make improvement. And yeah, in practically, it's not very easy to introduce a new SignWriting keyboard layout, and even for SignWriting, we have to we have many buttons. We have many buttons, But as a research, yeah, we can do a lot. I don't want to go in detail, but hopefully you can get an idea what I did. Yeah, we did several hearing-impaired students together and try to measure their typing speed. And of course, we also try to get their feedback, their comment. We take care, we just learn a lot. Yeah, so for depend on the poem, yeah, sometimes you can get, 25 characters per minute. So not so fast, but yeah, usable. And of course, we cannot apply the speech recognition for them because they cannot speak actually, Myanmar language is also a phonetic-based language, and they're just using sign language. So for the teachers, yeah, I mean, normal teachers also teaching to them, and for them, it is possible ASR to, sight writing. I mean, creating the lecture note and books for the hearing impaired student. Yeah, it's possible, but still we are working on it. Okay. So in summary, yeah, when I got a new student, and if he or she interests on sign language or sight writing or finger spelling, we do something. Yeah, we did something. Yeah, of course, we also do some, apply image recognition, for Myanmar finger spelling. I don't want to go in detail, but just to get an idea. So as I told you, for image recognition, just image recognition is not covered some character that containing the movement. So this is zap. But for our case, we just use still images for recognition, image recognition. These are actually old technique, but we apply old machine learning approach, how it can handle on Myanmar finger spelling recognition. We did it. Of course, we apply several machine learning technique. Maybe you all already know. These are some results, because some of you want to see the result. Yeah, we can handle well, not so bad. Yeah, generally we are in Myanmar. Myanmar school and Myanmar teachers are not rich. I mean, frankly speaking, poor. So we don't consider the special hardware. We just use the normal, web camera, normal computer, normal scanner. Yeah. Because we want to reduce the financial burden for the school. And yeah, we also consider a small model, if it is possible, lightweight model. And we also consider some real-time processing, real-time recognition. We pay attention on that, applicable model. Of course, we need some practical engineering if you want to do as a product. So yeah, this is one of my student work for the developing sight writing prototype, GUI prototype. So I think I can show you. I already opened that one. Oh, before I show you, maybe I can. This is my GitHub. So if you interest, please follow, and you can keep in touch with me. Yeah, to do a sign language, you need a sign language corpus. So we also develop sign language corpus. Some we already released for publicly available. This one is only focused on emergency domain. So in Myanmar, emergency means flood, fire, mostly fire, car accident. So most of their what are they related to fires or flood or car accident or something like mostly. So for the annotation, we don't use the special annotation we call gloss, but we use normal Myanmar character or Myanmar word. But the left side is the normal Myanmar language. The right side is the transcription for the sign language, from the sign language video. So let's see some. You can access the corpus from here, but here we only share one sign language video for one sign language word or sign language sentence. So for example, maybe you can see some. This is fire. Yeah, now fires, distinguish or something like that. This is showing the tool for fire distinguishing. In Myanmar, we use, bamboo, stick or something like that. It's a water bucket. Yeah, this is sand, sand bucket. This is a fire distinguisher. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tank, water tank. Yeah. It's a dust. O2, oxygen, O2, yeah. It's a garbage. Yeah, okay, I hope you got some idea. So, yeah, it's a smoke, yeah. Fire already now, yeah, distinguish. Yeah, the label is, I think automatic labeling is not connected with us. It's YouTube already do. It's a candle. It's a mosquito, smell. Yeah. Hopefully you can get some idea. Yeah, oxygen O2. Yeah. Okay, let me skip it. So of course we learn that he's actually a teacher. He is totally deaf. Yeah, he's totally deaf from born. So after we took a video, and of course we need to make transcription together to become a parallel data. Then we can do a video recognition or anything if you want. But of course we need a lot of data. So if you guys want to do for Vietnamese, sign language, I think some already doing, but as a research area, of course there are many potential we can do together. Yeah, so to write with SignWriting for that sign language video, it's not easy. So we tried to develop a GUI prototype. This is just prototype, but you can see maybe here. No, maybe here. Yeah. So this is sorry, this is just advertising. Oh, wrong link? Here. To get an idea. So my student developed, we test together. So SignWriting lecture preparation with our prototype. So here we prepare a dictionary, a kind of dictionary. Dictionary is here. Kind of frequently typed word or symbols. I developed with the Python programming, but as I told you, the problem is the font. Not at the time font not easy to handle well. I mean, decoding part. So we just use as a picture. Then we can try to convert it to PDF or HTML. We can do it, but all these small parts are actually pictures. My student prepare small pictures of all, and we test it. Here's a head part. It means no facial expression. So this is SignWriting. It's mean literature or your study or something like that. It's mean in Japanese dekiru. It's mean can you or something can you study or something. Actually, that test is from the textbook, Myanmar primary textbook. This mean just a little or short time or something like that. This one, short time or only a few seconds or something like that. This one. Here is mean come to me or something. Come, So here all words are no facial expression, only hand expression. So it's Okay, I just want to show you some demo. Let me skip it, okay? I hope you got the idea. Yeah, we did a lot of things. So this is actually for master degree, master level research, R&D. So for in Myanmar and in Thai, mostly they have to implement something useful for society or something like that. So generally, they have to publish at least one paper together with a prototype. So that's why we have to develop prototype and making demonstration. And of course, we deal with a real problem, a real world problem. And yeah, this is also we also did translation between Myanmar Sign Language and SignWriting, and also Myanmar written test. So I did a lot of experiment and scale machine translation and apply neural machine translation, and yeah. So yesterday I already told you, if you want to do machine translation, you need at least parallel data, because most of the machine translation approach we are using today depend on the data. If you have a good parallel data set, it's better. So we need to prepare. So for sign language SignWriting, not very easy. So we take sometimes 6 months, sometimes 1 year, sometimes 2 years. Yeah, we did a lot with my student. Sometimes we got a research fund, but not big. But sometimes I use my pocket money to write their paper. Yeah. I already showed you this one. Actually, not all. We released only one example for one sign language sentence, but we have some more. We are still cleaning and we are doing more research with the school. And yeah, this is we did, of course, phrase-based machine translation, hierarchical phrase-based machine translation, operating sequence model for machine translation. And for that case, we used 1,000 almost 448 general domain parallel data set, and we did some experiment. These are the results. So some of you already read some paper yesterday. So yeah, we have for the H3B SMT, we got 52 blue score. Yeah. For OSM, we got from Myanmar Sign Language to Myanmar SignWriting, we got 37.54. So yeah, of course, we also do error analysis between NMT, between Myanmar Sign Language and Myanmar written test. So this paper we presented at the Cambodia. We had one workshop for NLP. ONE, we call ONE. So these are the same results. We apply NLP for, between MSL to MWT, written normal written test. Yeah, vice versa. So here you can see, of course, we also apply transformer. We also use the CNN. Maybe most of you already know. These are some WER. Oh no, yeah, but no, not. Still, if you see as a WER with a normal language score, say high, but with a small amount of data, we can make a state-of-art result for these two languages. Yeah, we also published some journal paper. This one, yesterday I already asked to read that paper. This one we applied unsupervised neural machine translation between Myanmar Sign Language and Myanmar Written Language. Yeah, we just got 30 blue score, but we know the real situation, and we can make some translation demo between those two languages, and vice versa. Yeah. Yeah, this paper we submitted at we published at the MT Summit 2023 at Macau. Yeah, this one is a little bit, we apply the MT5, a kind of big model, like a transfer learning and self-learning. This is the overview of approach. Here, of course, we did some fine-tuning on existing English sign language. Here, ASL, American Sign Language. So transferring from American Sign Language to our small Myanmar Sign Language data. Yeah. As I told you, I already showed you that we have a different, language nature, including ordering, grammatical things. Yeah, and we also consider some manual, non-manual, or not containing or containing. Yeah. So these are the results. So of course we can apply several word segmentation technique. So for Myanmar language, we use syllable segmentation. That is generally a better result because it's consistent. For the word segmentation, it's not very consistent. So that's why we generally use syllable segmenter or segmentation too. The one also I've already proposed with rule-based, actually RE, regular expression-based syllable segmenter. Yeah, I already released on my GitHub. If you're interested, you can download and you can use it. So the best result we got by from MT5 model, transfer learning plus self-train. This table is try to show blue syllable level comparison across the whole research line. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can skip it. So overall, I did several R&D works. As you can see from the ACI line, image recognition, and NLP line. And of course, I'm also doing video recognition for some experiment. I don't have time to show you, but maybe here you can. Let me see. Yeah, so this is actually we are running. Oh, tutorial for doing video recognition with our release data between normal Myanmar language test. I mean transcription, kind of video recognition, video translation. We did it, and I want to show you the result. Oh, I'm sure what is happening. Let me see. I just want to show you the result because most of you might be interested in the practical running, but we don't have time. But you can see some practical running between Yeah, we use by LLM and then also transformer for video recognition. But as I told you, we need some data accommodation because we have a very small amount of data, small amount of sign language video. So here, I did a small tutorial to my intern student to know how to make a data accommodation for video data accommodation, and try to increase the video recognition result. So maybe you can see the learning curve or something like that. Yeah, we got, because only one video per one class, but almost 500, I think, yeah, 558 sample, but we can handle well. But if we add more data and more sign language videos, more sign language word, the result will be varies. But for small experiment, is yeah, we can handle well. What I mean is here, maybe you can see the training accuracy, yeah, between the by LSTM and the transformer. Now this one is a transformer. This one we also use the SDG. It's a graph model. And these are the comparison between by LSTM, transformer, and the SDGCN approach. Yeah, these are top one accuracy. Yeah, sorry, some are written in Myanmar language because I'm trying to explain to my student. Yeah, I think I should conclude my talk. Yeah, yesterday I also already introduced robot language acquisition, but today I just focus on the NLP, some of my NLP word and ACI and image recognition, especially on the sign language and sign writing of Myanmar. So if you have any question, yeah, you can ask me. Feel free. Yeah, I just want to show some experiment and some result to get an idea for your master thesis topic, because all are master students. So my main audience is a master student. So I just show some of my experiment running and result. That's all. So if you have any question, yeah, of course, for future direction, we can do a lot of R&D for sign language. For Vietnamese also, of course, Vietnamese and Vietnam sign language, I'm sure there are many, potential use they have. But as I told you, the problem is you need to understand at least a little bit basic of sign language, and you need some help from real, user or real hearing impaired user who are using sign language every daily basic. If not, you cannot do research. Yeah. So yeah, I'm interested in education also. Yeah, deaf education also. Yeah. So I don't want to go in detail, but yeah, some of my work are actually related to educational purpose. Yeah, creating educational content, because we want to do more educational things and learning environment, better create a learning environment for Myanmar. So that's why I'm working. Yeah, many student containing, actually not all actually many students. Some are master students, some are already here. Finished PhD, now doing PhD between Japan and Thailand. She already finished master degree. She is PhD student. They are my colleague. Yeah, and there are some more actually. Of course, we need help from real deaf school teachers. Yeah. Okay. So if you have any question, comment, yeah, feel free to ask. I hope you all are tired.
Thank you very much, Professor Ye, for your sharing. Any question What's that?
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to know whether the signs themselves are the same for sign language of Thai, for instance, or Lao, etc., or whether the movements themselves are different.
Actually, totally different. Totally different. Different language, yes. But some finger spelling overlap because they took from A, B, C, D, original American Sign Language or British Sign Language. But British Sign Language is using actually two hand. But generally, most of the sign language in Southeast Asian country, they took from ASL. ASL means American Sign Language. So finger spelling, yes, some are overlap. Some, like this is K, but Myanmar, this is ka. So, but in some language, they use like a K or something like that, yeah. But for sign language, different, totally different, yeah.
So the notation does not apply, or can the notation of Valérie Fouton be extended to them?
Notation, right?
Can the notation itself is a notation of movements. Has it been applied to, say, Thai sign language? And for French, I don't know. The only thing I know is that there are two sign languages for maybe Canada, and France, Belgium, etc. So it's curious that you cannot use the same movements, basic movements, in the notation.
Yeah, for annotation, according to we call gloss annotation. There are some proposals by German and some proposals, but mostly we consider manual, non-manual nature, and also, the grammatical form. They have a kind of standardization, but in Myanmar or in Southeast Asian country, according to my knowledge, they have their own kind of annotation. Sometimes different between school. So in southern Myanmar part and middle Myanmar part, they have a little bit different annotation way. And as I told you, in Myanmar, most of the sign language schools are run by the Christian Association. I mean the Church Christian Association supported by the foreign country or government. So for the government side, Myanmar government side, the teachers are coming from the, let's say, educational department or something. I mean, they are normal user, hearing user. So because of that, different group, they also have a different teaching content, teaching style. So it's a little bit struggling. But if we only focus on annotation, I think we can do standardization, yeah. But generally saying, I cannot apply Thai, sign language annotation to Myanmar. No, we cannot do it. But yeah, we have our own way. For my research, I use Myanmar word, Myanmar character. Just. I hope I answer your question.
Yes. Any questions from student? Chia nhau ra bữa sau.
Yes, thank you, Professor. I see in your research about the direct keyboard mapping, I see in your research you remove some subscript consonant in direct keyboard mapping. Why you do this?
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Could you please repeat your question?
In your direct keyboard mapping, I see you remove some subscript consonant.
Subscript.
Yeah.
Good question. Subscript. Well, no, I'm not removing. We consider. So maybe I can show you. Very good question. Yeah. Let me show you typing in normal Myanmar language at first. For example, I should move to. Yeah, this is actually this is a different one. Actually, I'm also doing data collection for spelling checking. So in Myanmar, spelling checking, I took from the Facebook comment to make a corpus for spelling correction corpus. So here, what I wanted to show you. Let me see. Yeah, we have a subscript. So for university in Myanmar language, let me change the keyboard input. Yeah. This is university in Myanmar language. So I will show you one by one, one character by one character. It is ta, ka, and then subscript sign, and then ka. So if you combine that two, it will become this. Yeah, this is subscript. Yeah, and to ta. These are the each character for this word. Yeah, we can type it. If let's see. I'm not sure. This finger spelling font I just downloaded from there when I'm sitting. So version might be old one. Let's see. I don't know. So let me type the same word in finger spelling. Yeah, we have. So this is the university in Myanmar finger spelling. So I'm not omit. I consider. I think I answer your. This is similar to this two. So it means stacking. This means we will go down. So here also it means we are showing. Go down. Yeah, here. So this character is go down. I hope I answer your question.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah.
Yes, I wonder whether you are already at the point where for a TV emission, like they do in France, we have for some TV programs, you have somebody who is doing a sign language transcription of what is said. So, of course, we try to do automatic speech recognition and then translate into normal written form and do generation using phonetics, etc., and to the sign. So, do you have an integrated application like that for Myanmar?
Currently, we don't have automatic annotation for sign language yet. Physically, the sign annotator stand up and doing.
I mean, you don't have ASR automatic.
We don't have.
I think you have it.
I have ASR. Yeah, I have ASR, but I haven't chance to integrate all parts together. We need video data. We need more video data. We also need help from the more annotation, and of course we need to train some with a GPU or something like that. So, but still we are doing little by little. So of course, if you have chance to work, I'm really happy to work with. Yeah.
And concerning the written form, you said at some point that the division in syllables is most difficult. Actually, for Thai, Lao, Khmer, whatever, for those writing systems, you have no separators between words, between sentences, and no between words, and also not necessarily between syllables.
Not necessarily. Yeah, we can also work with what. Yeah.
You have the same problem with Myanmar.
Yeah, of course we have a option that you want to work with syllable or what. Yeah, but the main reason that I use for some experiment with syllable is the word semantic is not consistent yet. So for syllable, almost 100% correct because we are segmenting with the rule base. So
what is the state of affairs with the voice trial? Where I remember that for Khmer, Cambodian Khmer, they had only ASR, but no generation, surprisingly. I think at that time, a few years back, you told me you were working on that plus on Myanmar.
Yeah, we work with actually, Khmer native. We invited as an intern and sometimes 6 months. Yeah, we work together. But yes, the project, I think now almost finished. As you mentioned, yes, some are not finished for TTS. Yeah, still.
But now do you have the complete set of ASR, speech to text, and translation within VoiceTra?
VoiceTra, yeah, we already have. Yeah,
you have.
Yeah, we have, but they are not open source. I mean, data is
it's not distributed yet. I mean, is it distributed on the?
Yeah, we can share. Actually, I have. We can distribute with among researcher, but we need permission from NICT. I mean, yeah.
Another point on which I'm curious is that you mentioned there were no corpora in general.
Yeah.
But I remember that in 2002 or 5 or in between, Vincent Bermond, who did Laword, etc., accepted a contract to produce a corpus for the T9 or T5 data and text entry method on mobile phones. So he produced for a contract this corpus for the telephone company, I guess. Mm. And you never got the corpus?
I haven't got it, and I'm not sure. I think it's not open data. Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, that is what I understand is just import for mobile devices like T9 from Myanmar or something like that. But in Myanmar, no, according to my knowledge, no, we don't have that kind of. We have our own local version, like predicted method, but that was run by the Bagan company. Yeah, I work as a consultant for that company. But for like Ericsson or Nokia, I don't know. I didn't have. They share that data, yeah.
Okay, so you never actually embarked after NMT, neural machine translation. Did you embark on those new methods where you can train with multiple languages? You train multilingually.
Yeah.
In a way, this. A question I had in your talk is when you do MT, you said you are taking segments of 500 words or something like that. So there is no notion about tokens.
Yeah. So for today's talk, I only stop at the neural machine translation point. Point. Actually, for 2 days, yesterday, as I told to the student, we have to deal with the LLM. As you mentioned, it's a very good point. We have some pre-trained model. Some are included. Myanmar also included. But we, according to my understanding, depend on your downstream NLP test. The results are not very good yet. But some are useful. We can apply it. Yeah. Thank you for your question. Yeah.
One more question.
Yeah, please. Yes.
I mean, the real progress would be if you would have your translation between the deaf and the normal people very well available. So with the today performance you have on a mobile phone, bring maybe a large language model on a phone, how big you see the possibilities that you can have an app ready for that?
Yeah, very good question. I think kind of scalability, right? Yeah. Right now, I can do only prototype. I can just make a demonstration. For the practical production, we need support by the financial, or maybe we need to collaborate with other, already existed good researcher together. Yeah, of course, if you have some chance, please invite me. I'm really happy to come to see you here.
Well, I was raised with one of my sisters who is deaf by birth. And actually what my parents did is to put her in a special school in the morning and normal school in the afternoon.
Oh.
And she learned, of course, sign language, but also lip reading.
Oh.
And lip reading is actually much better because it's instant. You don't need somebody to translate. And it compensates the isolation which you have if you have companies, society of
You are
only
right.
deaf
You are
persons,
right.
and they use this all the time. But then they will not meet people from other parts of society. So if it is limited to 1.3% of the population, like you said, it's not. So there should be more efforts in order to help people learn how to do lip reading.
Right. Yeah. Very good point. Yeah. Actually, I'm also working on Braille. Actually, Braille. If I have a chance, one student want to work, I work. But for Braille school in Myanmar, more difficult. For hearing impaired student, the problem is as you pointed out, for the first year, second year, the primary school student, they start learning 1 or 2 years as a special education, but after that, they put all together with the normal school. So generally, hearing impaired students, they feel stressed, because they don't understand. So as I told you, we have, I think, according to my knowledge, only 3 big schools for the whole Myanmar for hearing impaired students. So of course, if you have some reserve fund, I'm really happy. I will really work. So please invite me here. Okay, if you have any question.
If there are no other questions, and the president or the chair of the session is not there.
Okay, chair was that question. You can ask me.
So far, as I know that Myanmar language and also Chinese character, so we need to use computer vision for that. And for language back itself, a test. So the bridge between the computer vision and the test. Recently, whether we can have multimodal model to understand both at the same time, or you need a specialized encoder for the test the computer vision part first before process the language part.
If I understand well your question, you mean we need
A unified model.
one model for handling, put type of data, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will depend on the downstream test.
In Myanmar language.
For Myanmar language?
Yeah.
And Myanmar Braille or Braille sign language, you mean?
Yeah, I mean the normal language.
For Myanmar, there are many ethnic languages in Myanmar. We talk, yeah. So, okay, I will show you.
Not related to this.
Yeah, not related to this one, yeah. Wait for some minute. I will show you. Yeah, I found the slide. Let me change to the view. Where's the slide? Oh, here. So this is my lab in Myanmar. They are the intern student. So yeah, some are from northern part. He speak different language. She have a different dialect. They are the Kachin. Kachin means the northern part. So I don't understand their language actually. Actually, among the Kachin, there are two types. She is the Rowan. She speaks Rowan language. They speak the Jainfor language, different. So let me show you.
How many languages do you have?
Many, I don't know in detail, but many. Yeah. Many, maybe some linguists they said around over 100. Over 100, yeah. Some are now endangered, actually endangered language, because very few, maybe 10, 15 states speak that language. So that's why from Japan, some professors they come and they take the recording, they do a lot. They said endangered language, yeah, some. Some are not, they don't have written language, they just speak. So it's interesting. If you have something, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I want to show you maybe here, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Sorry. Yeah, this is the Braille. For Braille, we have two versions, like in other languages. In English grade, they have a grade, they have a different grade, right? So in Myanmar also, this is Mute. Mute is one-to-one mapping. One-to-one mapping. So it's make long. So as you know, for Braille printing, you need a special paper, right? A thick, and also you need a special printer and special paper. So this one is actually not very convenient for the blind student. They have to read for very long, so they don't like it actually. But the original one is this one. So we call Mu Hao is consonant and vowel sound. We make a more shorter way. So this is a normal written way. Pa, ya, I, u is R. So pure. If we combine all these characters, it becomes pure. But for pure, for the Mu Hao method, they use Pya plus O. Pya plus O is become pure. So for Mu Hao Braille, they use only three, Pya O. So, it's more shorter. So for Mu Hao Braille, they prefer this one, actually, because it becomes more shorter, right? So for reading, more shorter. But we have two systems in Myanmar. And here, his question is, let me see. Oh, this is dialect. Use the same character we call the way in the southern part. The way. The meaning is the girl is so beautiful in English, but they use the same character with Myanmar. They share the same character with Myanmar, but different dialect, spoken dialect. So if I try to pronounce, there were da, but this one is di kao ma le. So this is totally different. It means this girl. But here same, ka ka. Ka ka is like a wa in Japanese. This is hla, same. Hla means beautiful, same. But these are different. So these are kind of a dialect, spoken dialect. We call the way. This is Myanmar, Burma, Myanmar. This is the way. And let me see. No. Let me show you some data set. Yeah, this one is showing the map based on the language group. So there are a lot actually. Burma, the carrying language. Here also we're using Burma. These are the carrying area. This is Thai. Here's Thai. And upper is the China. This one is the Bangladesh and India. So there are different languages. So as I told you, one of my intern students, she is from here, from Kachin. So they have a different kind of set actually. They use English alphabet. Some, they are using Chinese character. Yeah, here they share with the Thai language actually. This is we call Shan. But they understand Thai. They have some, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, same with Thai. And they have a somewhat same with Thai. Yeah, here, yeah. So for me, actually, I myself is half in Myanmar. My mom is from here, Burma. My father is from here. So yeah, we call Rakhine. I'm actually half within Myanmar. So yeah, there are a lot of languages. So if I have time, I can show you more different character set. So I cannot find immediately. Yeah, many languages. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right.
It seems to be very challenging to build a language model for Myanmar language.
Yeah, sure. So that's why we are
very challenged.
Yeah, serious to working. But the problem is, political situation is not stable. So as a researcher, we have to struggle a lot.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ye. Take a big hand for today.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. So we finished today guest lecture, and tomorrow we have a lecture from Waseda.